Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Hera's Life and Journey. If you're new here, my name's Hera. I'm a 26-year-old living in Nevada, and I make videos about my life, my hobbies, my journey, my debt and savings journey. If you have been here before, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and it means a lot to me that you would spend a little bit of your day with me. Today we are doing an unboxing of our MayPaperCo haul. So I just got this and I'm very excited. I did get inserts, so I've been printing my inserts. I actually got their printables back in their sale they had in April, and I really like the printables, and I kind of wanted to get actual inserts just to see, how different the quality was. And I also got a few colored transparent flags. I think that's really it, and one or two dashboards. But let's go ahead and go through our haul. So because they're based in Australia, I actually saved up for this with my hidden buffer because I wasn't sure if I wanted to get it. I wasn't sure when I was going to get it. And I was like, you know what? Let me just pull the plug. And I got it. And because they're based in Australia, I decided to basically bulk purchase so I wouldn't have to pay for shipping. So let's go ahead and get started. We're all seeing this together for the first time. This was in like an outer box, which thankfully it was. And this was actually well protected with some mailer bubble wrap because the box was pretty damaged. So let's go ahead and open our first box. Ooh, I always love these like all black. And we have the MayPaperCo sticker here. I'm gonna rip it. Yep. Ooh, okay, so this is our flag. So this is what I actually got. This was the reason I actually wanted to get from MayPaperCo. Yes, also the inserts, but mostly these flags. So I've been watching some videos and I really, really like how they have dedicated colors for specific parts of their lives or their planners. And I actually, what do you call this? I actually have been doing that with my Tombow, and MayPaperCo had the transparent flags that would match my Tombow the best, it seemed. So let me just take this all out. And we'll go ahead and lay everything out. So we do have one insert here. So that aside, let me start with the page flags. Put away the inserts. We'll deal with that later. So let me organize this quickly. So these are all the page flags again. Just remember, this is my supply until like next year. I'm not buying from them until next year again. I mostly just wanted to make sure I had the colors I needed in stock. So as you can tell in the nude, which is like a brown, nude is something I'm going to be using a lot of. So I want to use these paired with this and kind of do like a Kanban board, which is like in progress, started to track what I'm doing. So that's what these page flags are going to be for. And that's very exciting. I actually thought the colors would be a bit more vivid. It kind of sucks that I only got one of these, but Mist and Cloud Gray look so similar. I will definitely have to be careful. I'll have to check and double check what I assigned them. So these were on sale, and because these two were the same color, I know these won't fit my like insert holder, but I'll just probably put this here once I finish this one. So that is that. Let me move on to the next one. We're just gonna put this in kind of an order because I don't want to have to sort these again, honestly. And I got this sticky notes, which is just going to be, was this a freebie? Okay, I think this was a freebie. I think so. I don't remember getting a sticky note, but this was not a freebie. So this is a 1.25 planner disc, a metal planner disc, and I'm actually going to use this for work. I'm going to be replacing my 0.75 inch with this one because I have to add a few more notes. I am traveling a lot for work. I'm basically traveling for work 2 weeks out of the month until next year, so I definitely needed more space for that. They look really nice. They sound metally. Moving on to our inserts. So we did have the inbox bundle, the half letter getting things done bundle. So I've actually been printing this on my own. But so my little gripe, my little unsatisfaction with the way the printables are formatted, and again, this is not their fault, but it's just my preference. I don't like when printables, the way you print them is like, I don't know how to describe it. So it's kind of like this. The way you print them is like this. So you have to cut here, right? But because I only have like scissors or like a little cutter, cutting here means one of the edges when I flip is going to have like indentations, like when you do the cut yourself at home. So that's why I didn't like that. With the printable, I wanted to see if I were to buy directly and see, the quality of their paper, how that was going to compare with mine. So just from the feel of it, okay, I really like the straight edges. That's my biggest thing, I guess. So their paper is not as smooth as mine. Let me take that. And again, I just print at home, so I don't expect my quality to be as good as theirs. Let's see, let me take out. Like, I don't expect it to be the same exact quality. So this is one that I actually just printed myself. You can kind of see the edge issue I'm talking about here. So this one, the edge is inside where you punch in, so it's okay, but sometimes it's the opposite way where the frayed edge is right here. So that kind of sucks. So here's the two papers together. So I used the HP premium paper from Amazon. It's more okay, so their paper is I don't know if I'm being, again, I'm not saying theirs is bad quality. I'm just comparing it to my paper. So mine is more, I guess, off-white, warmer white, and theirs is cooler white. Their paper is also a bit more textured. It's not as smooth as the HP paper, which I might like. So this one takes a bit of time to dry, so that might be a good thing. It's about the same weight. I'm pretty sure. It should be like a 32 pound. So yeah, I think right now the biggest thing for me is they have let me see if I have an inbox I can directly, okay, here you go. This one I printed myself, and this one actually has the edge issue I was talking about. So here you go. So this I cut myself. I don't know if you can see it in camera, but like this side has a bit of fraying because I cut it myself, and that's what happens when you cut at home with a cutter, I guess. And their edge is much smoother. I mean, I don't really see any difference aside from the paper itself. So, and obviously the convenience of not having to cut and print yourself. So again, I do love MayPaperCo. I really like their printables. That's why I decided to go ahead and get inserts from them. And yeah, so this has 75 sheets, or 150 pages if you count the front and the back, and it has these 5 right here, which I already currently use as a printable. So that's fun. I believe I got 2 of those. Oh, and these are freebies, I believe. Yes, it is. We'll open these last. and I believe it's some more freebies. We will open these last because that's exciting. Oh no, this is so cute. That's so cute. I might cut this up and put it in my little junk journal. All right, inserts time. Let me just take them out. Oh wait, I should take them out here. Alrighty, so, ooh, oh no, I hit you. Okay, alright. So honestly, the reason I mainly wanted to get from MayPaperCo, aside from the page flags, is because of this. This is the get things done process. It's the whole inbox process, and it's very much directly related to this. So I got the printable, but I really wanted the dashboard to kind of just, help me remind myself sometimes what I need to do with inbox, even though I do things a backwards way, but it works for me, and I will make a video on that once I am able to film it. So these plus the page flags were my main things. Like, I needed this from MayPaperCo because obviously I couldn't just print my own dashboard. Well, I mean, I could, but I wouldn't want my dashboard to, have that fraying edge problem. And I did ask for all of my inserts. Ooh, that's nice. All of my inserts and all of my dashboards to be unpunched, if you haven't noticed, because I have a levenger punch, so I can do it myself. And I wanted to, I guess, keep my inserts as uniform as possible, because I know sometimes some stores have different punches they use, and because I use the levenger punch, I want to, and I already use printables, I want to make sure everything's the same. So this is like a soft velvet dashboard, and I couldn't just do that myself, so I was like, yeah, I definitely have to get this. So I got two, one for work and one for my own personal. Let me put this back, and I will have a video with my updated setup with these inserts as well. And I got an inbox dashboard. So this one is also unpunched. This is a bottom tab dashboard. So as you can see right now, I only have a today tab. I want to add an inbox. There's confidential stuff in there. An inbox bottom tab, so I can easily go to my inbox from my work planner. This is a Hobonichi 5-year cover. I use this when I'm not traveling to clients, because in our office, it's fine if I have a little bit of personality, just not with our clients. So I'll be using this dashboard for that, and I'll be punching this later on. Let's go to the inserts. I already have these inserts as printables. Again, I wanted some official inserts from MayPaperCo so I can see the quality, compare with what I have, and I wanted to also see whether the quality and the convenience of ordering the inserts is worth the price, and if it's more cost effective and efficient compared to me printing myself, buying the ink and the paper myself, and then cutting it myself. Because cutting, as much as it's half letter, it's not always consistent for me since I just do it myself with basically a ruler and a cutter. So, but I got the goal planner. So here it is, how it looks like. It's the same in both sides. I use this for my personal goals, my work goals, and especially my YouTube goals. My wish list tracker, I've found that writing down my wish list helps kind of remove things off my mind. So I review this like once a month to see if I still want to keep something or remove it from my wish list. I got a cleaning schedule. This should be the same. Yep. Cleaning schedule. So this will be for mostly house chores. I know it says cleaning schedule, but you could really use this for anything. You could use this as a weekly, honestly. I wish they didn't put cleaning in that case. They could just put weekly schedule, but I do use this for my house chores. And then we have savings tracker. an expense tracker, and oh, I bought this. Huh. Oh, okay. I didn't realize I bought this. That was on me. I actually have the printable of this, and I only used it like once or twice. And I didn't actually use it for the buy now, pay later. I actually used it to track my payments for my card and my debt that I would like the additional payments. So I would put my additional payment goal is 2,500, and then the first payment is this. I mean, I can use it. I don't do buy now, pay laters as much just because I know if I let myself go through that, then it'll open a lot of things I don't want. So, yeah, I got the printable and I actually removed this myself, this buy now, pay later, and I just changed it because I really like the format and I just reworded it. Huh. Okay, that's fine. I could always gift this. I mean, that's the good thing about it being unpunched too. Revision checklist, I need this for school. Project planner, I really love this. I love this project planner. I use it for work. I also use it for when I have ideas for Ko-fi and YouTube video ideas. I just put it as a project planner. So I have little milestones and ideas, and then the back is actually like action steps and notes. I have course overview, which is going to be for school. There's 15 here. Yes, 15 sheets, and it's just a basically syllabus in your agenda without all the extra words. I put all my exam dates here. The syllabus portion of it, I put all homework due dates, notes, any reminders. I do put my professor's information there. And then at the back, it's a grade tracker. I don't use the grade tracker, honestly. I don't use it as a grade tracker. I use it as a lab. Since a lot of my classes have lab, I put any lab work here and then notes. Debt payment, similar to the savings tracker. I use this to track my debt repayment. So I did get this. I had this printable. I actually use this quite often. I am thinking of using this to break up my payments into smaller milestones. That's why I got a printable, not a printable, like the insert, because I have 3 big loans remaining. I paid up all of my credit card debt, and I want to break it down so I feel like I'm making progress because I'm impatient and I like making myself feel like I'm doing something. And then I got these notes. I actually really love these. These are the half letter 4mm grid and data notes. I use them for work. There's a 4mm and a 5mm version, and this is the extra. Yeah, I got the 50 sheets one, so I really like this. So this is what I have. I printed it myself, and you can see the fraying in this edge. So this is the 5mm that I printed. I haven't printed the 4mm one, or like I have it printed, but I used it all up, and it has notes. I don't know if you can tell. Can you tell? No, you can kind of tell on camera. Like the MayPaperCo one looks kind of washed out, I guess. I mean, that works out. It's lighter, right? And there's like that dot there, but that's fine. I'm just being nitpicky, but okay, here we go. Let me just zoom in like this. So as you can see, this side, which is the one I printed, and you can see the fraying edge here. Ooh, sorry for my nails. The dots are a bit more uniform and clear, but the ones from MayPaperCo, the printer looks like it ran out of ink or is about to run out of ink, but maybe that's intentional. And maybe people like it that way. Other people, it's just that I had the printable, so I thought it was supposed to be like this, but that's fine. I I think it's fine. Again, still good quality paper. I think they were just going more for the lighter side of things so that it doesn't, I guess, it doesn't stand out when you're writing notes. I understand the intent behind it. I believe that's the intent. That is what I think the intent is. Um, so I got 50 sheets of those, and I mostly use them for work, and I do use them for my personal notes sometimes. If I have any ideas that come up, the reason I like them is because you can put the date and the day you had that meeting, had to take that note, or had that idea come up. So I'll be using these up. Okay. And then we have more debt payments. That was a mistake on my part. This is my favorite list, to-do list, because it lets you add a little category and then your to-do list. So the way I use this for school is I do lecture to-dos. Like from lecture, sometimes we have like discussions we need to do before lecture or after lecture, homework, quiz, lab. That's how I use it for school. For work, I do meeting number 1, meeting number 2, meeting number 3, meeting number 4 with the dates, any action items from that meeting. That is how I use the quadrant. I really like this. So this one actually looks like how I have it. Where is it? Okay, this was when my printer was running out of ink too, so the circles are incomplete. So these two look the same to me. So that's why I guess I was a bit shocked about the 4mm, but I like this one. I really do. I use it a lot. And then I have the daily tracker. So this looks exactly like how I printed it as well. So I'm very happy with this. I use it as a monthly tracker for everything. Online orders. So I got this because I wanted to track anything I bought. But also another way I was thinking is because I am selling my photo card K-pop collection, and people buy from that like once a week, usually once a month really. I wanted a way to track to make sure I know how much I've sold and to whom and if they got it. So that's that, and this is the second copy of the inbox. So that's it for everything I bought. Lots of inserts, and I'm very excited for that. I will now go through the freebies. So we got sticky note freebie, and ooh. Oh, I bought these too. These are the journal cards. So I am becoming the best version of myself. I am worthy of good things reminder and act your wage. I really like this. When I saw this, I'm like, yes, I need to act my wage, which is not high. So I really like this. I'll be putting that up in my personal. And then these are freebies. We have a flourish card, some foiled stickers. I'll probably be gifting this. I don't use these, but they're very pretty. I really like that foil in the black. Maybe I'll use this. Actually, I'll take that back. Maybe I'll use a journal card. Each and every day, I'm getting closer to achieving my goals. Love that. We have a muse. I don't know if it'll fit my card, but I like that. It's in vellum. And then we have a growth mindset dashboard. I like it. I love it. So that is it for my unboxing and mini review and first impressions. I will be setting up my personal planner and work planner, and I'll be doing an updated video on how I'm using them because it has changed. Again, I'm overall very happy with what I got. I think for some of these, for some of the inserts, it's worth it for me to get the actual inserts from MayPaperCo. But for some, I'll probably just keep the printable and just print it at home. So that's it for first impressions, and I will be back with a setup video next time. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Have an amazing day. Bye.